Hey everyone, my name is Austin Lee. I'm a real estate agent here based in the Bay Area, and today I want to share you three stories I saw in the news regarding Bay Area real estate and then share my thoughts on it. So, hopefully you find it useful and informative. So, the first story I want to talk about is what are the hottest zip codes in today's housing market here in the Bay Area? So, the San Francisco Chronicle recently did an article about what are the hottest zip codes here in the Bay Area. From January 2024 to now October 2024, so it's about 9 months. And they just had a report that shared 4 of the 5 zip codes are actually in the city of Fremont, mainly the 94538 zip code. And that's the zip code with the main central district here in Fremont. So what can we learn about that? So I think you can really see that there's a big increase in demand in cities that in the suburbs, cities that are proximity to tech jobs, and cities with really good schools. And I think Fremont has really all of those in that area. I think one thing I also really noticed about those hot zip codes is those houses are generally about in the 1.3 to 1.6 million dollar range. So that's actually below the median sales price of houses here in the Bay Area. So I think that's really good news for a lot of home buyers. Like even the houses that are like the most expensive, they actually are still very desirable. So that's why the housing prices of these houses have like dramatically grew, in just 8 months. You can see in the city of Fremont, the median sales price was about $1.2 million, and now it's at $1.4 million. That's just about 8 to 9 months. So kind of just shows you, how hot the housing market here is in the Bay Area. But have been the other zip codes that haven't been doing so well? So there actually has been some zip codes that hasn't been doing so well here in the Bay Area. Most recently, like San Francisco and Oakland. Now the drastic fall hasn't been as dramatic compared to the increase in Fremont, but I think it goes to show you that these urban areas aren't as popular as they were. But now we know that a lot of tech companies are starting to have the return to office policy. Maybe we might see more of a migration towards back to the urban core again, towards like San Francisco and Oakland. But again, the hottest housing market right now here is definitely in the suburbs. All right, another story I want to talk about is the difficulty of getting insurance here in the Bay Area for homeowners. So now when we're trying to buy a home, it's more difficult for home buyers to now buy insurance, as a lot of like the State Farm, the Allstate, they're not really wanting to insure homes in California because especially the wildfire, so they're less likely to give out these homeowner insurance policies. So yeah, definitely. Now we're seeing sellers giving insurance contingencies to buyers. So even when they do land in contract, that there's still some contingency that we can get out of contract if we're not able to find an insurance policy in a suitable amount of time. Right now, outside the private sector, the California does have this FAIR plan, and this FAIR plan pretty much allows homes to always have insurance, regardless of like, the property size, as long as like there's not too many red flags. But these FAIR plans, they generally take a lot longer than most of like the traditional insurance plans you're going to find on the private market, but also they're generally more expensive as well. So again, we're seeing another roadblock for a lot of homeowners being able to secure homes because getting insurance is a lot more difficult. So this is one thing to keep in mind. Now, in terms of the future outlook, I expect it to get better as we kind of adjust as this kind of new reality that getting insurance for homes is going to be more difficult. Yeah, but this is an ongoing fluid situation. So I believe as insurance companies slowly adjust, home buyers will have to adjust as well. So just keep in mind that it might be more difficult to find an insurance policy for your home than it was maybe let's say 2 years ago. All right, the third story I want to talk about is how the city of San Jose is trying to help the homelessness situation here in the Bay Area. So they recently put $30 million and helped expand the Rue Ferrari housing complex in South San Jose off Highway 101 and Burnell Road. So they're going to add about 144 different bedrooms, about 60 single occupancy rooms. So yeah, I think this is a really great news for people in the city of San Jose because obviously when there's a homelessness situation, it doesn't really help anyone. It doesn't help the homeless people, it doesn't help the residents as well. So again, I think this just really shows the initiatives that the city is trying to do to really revitalize the city, right? We've seen news that downtown San Jose, they're trying to revitalize that as well. And now they're trying to help the homelessness situation. So again, this is really great news for everyone. It just shows the potential of the city of San Jose. All right, that's all I have for today. So keep it short and sweet. Drop a comment towards your reaction towards the news. And yeah, let's stay connected and I'll see you in the next video.